We are following developing news out of the state capitol tonight. CBS 6 News has learned from a person close to negotiations there that there are deals with legislators tonight on two major issues that we can tell you about. The first would mean 4 upstate casinos in New York. The second would be to break up the women's agenda into separate bills, and that would include a measure on abortion. Brandon Lewis has been monitoring the progress for us at the state capitol tonight. He joins us live outside there. And Brandon, what's the latest there?
Well, Dory, a source close to the negotiations is telling us that deals have been reached on these major issues. That includes 4 casinos. 2 of them would go into the Catskill region, 1 of them here in the Capital region, and another in the southern tier. Also included in these negotiations is that women's agenda. It was a 10-point women's agenda supposed to be voted on singly. It will now be voted on individually, so each separate point will get a vote that gives Senate Republicans the opportunity to vote down the portion that involves abortion rights. Obviously, lots of contention and uncertainty as we headed into this deal-making process, including the possibility that legislators would have to stay here an extra day.
Several stumbling blocks. One is the tax rate. The governor was proposing a 25% tax rate for casinos versus the 60% tax rate that we're charging the racinos right now. It gives the casinos an unfair advantage over the existing tracks if we let that happen. I believe the governor's come around.
There's a self-imposed midnight deadline because legislators want to go home by Friday, a deadline looking less certain with casino gaming still lingering.
It's important that we get some kind of finality before midnight if the goal is to be finished by the end of the week.
Come hell or high water, we'll be out on Friday, but that doesn't mean we won't be back on Monday.
The Senate went home early Tuesday, but the Assembly stayed voting on local issues until 8. Afterward, a conference was called for Democrats who control the majority, so members can get caught up on remaining issues and work out any deals.
I would be surprised if we didn't. We've been thoroughly debating these issues within our own conference for the last couple of weeks, but particularly the last couple of days. The Speaker knows where the conference stands on these issues, and we'll see if we've got some agreement.
And obviously that sound that happened a lot before this deal was reached, this deal coming together just within the last few minutes. We're actually told the bill is still being printed, just to give you an idea of how new and forthcoming this information is. A more formal announcement is expected later on this evening or perhaps even in the morning so that they can be able to tell everyone that needs to be told. But the bottom line is that this happened before midnight and they will be able to now vote on this on Friday and end the session on Friday as planned. For now, reporting live in Albany, Brandon Lewis, CBS 6 News.